This is mainly for the space industry, what is the present system and what is the future directions. That is a topic what we are embarking on. When you are talking about space industry, just go back, how the space industry initiated. The space industry is like a aviation industry. It is having the root on the military origin. The 1940s to 1990s, where that the Cold War time, this was a time where the spurred actually maximum the space technology in the name of the space war, which is the informal competition between two giants, USA and USSR. And this is the golden period for the space industry. At this time only, the real development of the space system is happened and carried out without any intention or any reduction in the cost or effort. Now, when this happened, where are now? Because this, as I said that, even though we are called about that the Cold War or space war or space race, it is analogy between arms race. So, most of the technology developed for the space industry, it is had that origin for the military purpose, and once that all these are met, slowly the commercialization of the industry begin. That's what this space industry picked up, the commercialization slightly late pick up. But out of this one, you can see that only one odd man out throughout the world was India. When other countries are talking about arms race or space race, India, with our leadership of Professor Dr. Venkateswara Boy, always space technology with the industry or with the objective of commercialization, not commercialization, mainly societal applications in the mind. Now, in line with India, other countries also globally gone towards some kind of the domestic applications more and more. The objective or target is there. Because of that one, the space industry started growing. And also that, not only that one, it is slowly the collaboration between the different countries also started because of the growth potential in this particular lucrative area. Now, all of you are aware that now we are talking about the SpaceX missions and all SpaceX, that rocket Falcon 9. It is a own venture by the industry coming to the picture of the which otherwise was handled by government system. Now, if you are saying that, definitely there is a lot of that the potential for the space industry to flourish, and to just to look at the where are we in terms of space industry. If you are saying that 2014 the statistics, the space industry earned something like $314 billion revenues. This revenue really generated from the satellite services, launch services and ground equipments, where the major chunk go to the satellite services, which is in line with whatever we are talking about our Indian that version of the commercial wing, this Antris Corporation. Now, if you are saying this revenue, that $314 billion US dollar, it is not a great thing when compared to that other the system you are talking, either is that health sector or the energy system or food area or automobile. It is nothing. They are talking about another trillion of dollars, where you are talking about million of dollars. When you are talking about that, is it not possible to reach that place? It is possible that space industry also can reach that point. Only thing is, certain issues we have to address. The issues are basically, number one, there must be a good collaboration between the space industry and other industries, which is not there right now. The second one is this space industry is always funded by government. Now the private has to come into the loop, just like the ecosystem, whatever that automobile industry is enjoying is not there in the space industry. We should bring that one, definitely that will be increasing. That third one is a very important one, the perception of the people about the space system. The wrong perception or the perception is not full. If you are taking one by one, what is there, the collaboration between the space industry and other industries? If you are saying that the space system, they are really, this thrives on the technologies, the space system. Because of very costly system, very high requirement for that robustness, always innovations, cost effectiveness will be there. In line with the growth of this particular system, India also has developed very huge complex technologies that we will be presenting to you, how we have achieved the missions. And when doing this one, many of the technologies we have developed for space system have a lot of potential for the common people's applications. All of you are aware, one such a major spin-off is that Jaipur food. It was the cost-effective, lowest cost prosthetic available in the world, which is being used by 23 countries across the world. Another spin-off, what we are talking right now, that many people may not be aware, this is the fire extinguishing chemicals, which technology was transferred from the space to the petrochemical industries, which will be used in that oil fire as well as the metallic fire, which in fact creating or saving the thousands of crores of that foreign exchange, and it is giving around 50,000 employments it is created. You are seeing the scenario, it is something like more than 300 technologies was transferred to the industries for benefiting the common people. And along with that, right now, there are more than 100 technologies available. It is in the ISRO's website. It is up to the industry to come forward to take the technology and take the benefit to the common people. This is a very important point. Not only that one, we have many new technologies being developed, like whatever system we have developed for protecting the vehicle. We can protect the soldiers also. And we have many new technologies are being covered. Definitely there is a lot of potential for using these the technologies for the common public. Now, how to use this one? Now, if you are talking about the collaborations between the space industry and other industries, they are thinking that the space systems only for certain people, not for everybody. Even if you are taking, for example, this that is like an oil drill platform. If you are having collaboration with the space system, many of the technologies used by the space system can be used for the oil drill purpose, which will be having a lot of savings and can mainly get a growth. Another area what we are talking is like, for example, on that area that all of you are aware, right now is going on, that new terminology like the blue economy. It is the integration of that ocean technology development, then along with the societal principles, then environment system, combinedly this one. In this one also, again the space system can play a major role. This because I can tell only one small example. Right now using satellite, we can make use of identify correctly where the potential fishing zones are available. With that, even right now, that almost about 50,000 crore is the earning happened to our fishermen for last 4 years. Such type of potential things we have to put together. Now also, if we are talking about the medical science system, we are talking about the laser angioplasty, then the digital the system for identifying that biopsy. Then we are saying micro electronics for that the pacemakers, and very precision instruments for the cataractic operation. All those is come from that the space system. Also that very important that life-saving antibiotics are developed in the microgravity environment, which is again dependent on the space system. Very recently, you must be aware that whatever the scanner used for that Mars, they were identifying that the Mars, what is there inside the 10 centimeter below that. These particular equipments, they found that it can be used for people suffering from that bed sores. People lying in the bed for years together, they have a problem. That is the cancerous effect will be seen only last minute. Using this particular system, whatever used for that Mars orbiter mission, If they are aging, they can identify the disease much in advance and they can cure the patient. This is one new invention they found. Like that we can go on, add the applications that is taking. Now, if you are talking about the second part, the issues, that the infrastructure. Right now, the fully government only that giving that all the money or the building the infrastructure for this one. Now, even though that ISRO or space systems are producing a lot of technology, and ISRO cannot come and do the marketing. ISRO is mainly for generating the engineering aspect of the thing. The industries, private industries has to do the technology part to make it happen. So, one success story, I can say that. This, for example, that we are talking about that mobile communications. All of us are aware that India is the second biggest in the world for the mobile connectivity. All this success happened because of our private partners come into the picture. And similar opportunities are for making use of this one for private the people. Like even if you are talking about this the systems like agriculture, we are talking about remote sensing that you will be hearing from our director NRSC. But this industries come into the picture, definitely the benefit to the farmers will be reaching in a better way, in faster way, in cost effective way. Because when we are making, our cost will be very large because we are the experimenters, we are the developers. But to make it that cost effective product to the public, again industry has to do. By this process, always we can make in India initiative to be meaningful. At the same time, it will generate huge revenues and increase that our growth of the economy. Now, you talk about the third issue, what we are talking, is on the perception about the space technology by the people. People are thinking that we are launching rockets, that is 100 satellite, 200 satellite, 300 satellite or 83 satellite or GS Lima 3 or satellite and all is only for fancy. It is not for fancy, it is for having basic requirement of applications that you have to keep in mind. Now, these applications, people are thinking that the space means only remote sensing applications, which is somebody else, or only communications. It is not. You can see that very recently there was a collaboration between Delhi police and ISRO. Now, what I understand that the Hyderabad police to ISRO also the collaboration happened. It's mainly predictive policing. That is, it has a central server with the handheld the equipments. With that, wherever the crime is happening, that picture will be transferred here, digital image, and from that, what is the type of thing, there is a whatever type of the crime, and they can predict in much in advance after without reaching the space what really happened. The correct action will be very fast. It's like instead of visiting the place, from at one place itself, they will understand what really happened. So that is going to be implemented. Like that, many that recently you might have aware that the Gagan, we are talking about that the Gagan's applications. That is, it is used for that unmanned level crossing. People may think that it's Gagan is only for the traffic of the airport. Gagans can be used for the traffic of the trains also, if you are using properly. Like this type of applications can be always have a multiple uses. Only thing is, again, the industry has to come in, always have a collaboration with the space industry so that the best benefit will be reaching the people. And all these points we will address here, what the type of applications we have and how it can be converted for that useful product for the people, and what type of science we are having, where experiments we are having, and how we are going to do this one. And along with that, to achieve all this one, what type of systems we need to launch the satellite into the orbit, that we have the total end-to-end package to you, so that you can always get into the system and please get benefited. And if at all industry partners are here, please you come forward, and ISRO is always with the full hand, we are receiving you, so that let us work together to make the development of this country, as well as let us contribute for the growth of economy of this country. Thank you very much.